and welcome to today's daily pattern. My name is Karen. Today we're looking at Ephesians verses 21 to 24. I have to say, when I was asked to do a daily pattern and I knew it would be in Ephesians, I was really excited because it's genuinely one of my favourite books of the Bible, one of my go-tos. God's used Ephesians to speak to me through some really difficult times in my life. So it's a well-loved book in my Bible. In fact, as you can see, there's actually a page missing. Thankfully, it wasn't that page. I still have that, don't worry. It wasn't that page I was looking at. I've been asked to look at the very end, entitled The Final Greetings. Now, this comes at the very end of Paul's letter to the church in Ephesus. And I have to confess, I was a bit disappointed when I read the verses that I had. There's so much great stuff in Ephesians. As you've been hearing, we've got Paul talking about putting on the full armour of God, him talking about how great and beyond understanding God's love is for us. So many awesome things. And I have to confess to saying to my husband last night, oh, what? Paul's given me the final greetings. There's not even really much in these verses. So I read them to him. And my husband pointed out that yes, there was a lot in these verses, and he told me his perspective, that he was telling us about Tychicus, that Paul was sending Tychicus to be with the church in Ephesus, to encourage them, he wishes them grace and love and peace. Now, I'm a big fan of the Message translation. Quite often I'll read my NIV and then turn to here. So I did that today. And actually what it says in there is, I've sent him, which is Tychicus, and not only to tell you about us, but to cheer you on in your faith. I love that line. And it got me thinking about those people who've really cheered me on in my faith. Those people in my life who've helped me, who've encouraged me, who do that today. I'm really blessed to have those people around me, to have a great church around me. Now, if you're sat here thinking, that's all very well for you, Karen, but I don't feel I have those people around me, then I encourage you today to be brave and to send an email to hello@patternchurch.org. We want to invite you into family, into Pattern Church, into the church as a family, and we want to give you that encouragement. And we have Alpha, a new course starting in a few weeks. Or if you've already done Alpha, or you're already a part of the church, but you still feel you don't have those people who can encourage you, then I encourage you to try Pattern Wednesdays. It's genuinely one of the highlights of my week. We come together on a Zoom call, we have fun and joy and a bit of worship, and then we go together in small groups in breakout rooms on a Zoom call, and we read the Bible together. We talk to each other about how God's talking to us through the same verses we're reading, but how we're each interpreting them into our lives. And it's really helpful. It's so helpful. We pray with each other, and we encourage one another. We cheer each other on in our faith. And I really pray, if you don't have that, if you feel you don't have that in your life, I pray that God will bless you with that today. I pray that you will be bold and reach out and send us an email. And if you do, let's all be thankful for how God has positioned those people in our lives today. And finally, let's think how we can encourage one another and cheer one another on in our faith. Have a great day.